So I was lucky enough to be born and bred in Western Sydney. I grew up and went to school in Blacktown, and then went on to study at Western Sydney University. And I've always been really passionate about the region. I think the thing that sets Western Sydney apart is its people. It is full of very, very, very passionate, very authentic, down-to-earth people that really want the best for their community, and it's really great to be a part of that. Western Sydney Business Connection has been in Western Sydney for about 30 years. It started primarily as a business engagement and networking group, and over that time it's evolved as Sydney has grown. Western Sydney Business Connection has grown with it. We're now really focused on continue with obviously the very important work of networking and engagement, but also now very focused on special projects that help elevate the economy of the region. A big project for us over the last 18 to 24 months has been in the visitor economy. So we've been really focused on how the region can collaborate and work more closely together in order to elevate the way that the region is perceived from an outsider's perspective. As a region, we can really start to change the way and shape the way that the region is perceived, so that for a resident it becomes a really appealing place to live, for a student it becomes a really appealing place to study, for a business it becomes an incredibly appealing place to invest, and if you are a visitor, a really appealing place to visit. So we're really focused on how we can sort of shift the way that people see the region so that we can start to attract those really important visitors that really help grow our economy. I see the visitor economy over the next sort of 10 to 15 years really shifting as that airport comes online. I think it's really important that the region works hard to become airport ready. So it's not just about being a great tourist destination for that first plane load of tourists that lands in 2026. It's about creating and positioning a really great lifestyle in Western Sydney, and the visitor economy is really the only mechanism that you can use to create a lifestyle. So it's what you do after work, it's what you do on the weekends with your family, that's what creates that lifestyle. So I think it's really important that visitor economy evolves and grows over time, so that we are preparing ourselves for the airport when that comes online, but also we're creating a really great place for people to live, work and play. I think it's really important that we look at ways to build capacity, and one really interesting way that we've been looking into lately is around collaboration and joint venturing. And what we see as the opportunity there is for small businesses to come together to collaborate and joint venture for opportunities that they might otherwise be too small to participate in. There are some really great resources available for SMEs that are looking to innovate and looking to grow in that sort of innovation space. WSBC is there to connect businesses to those opportunities, so they might include things like connecting into the CSIRO, connecting into Oz Industry, Jobs for New South Wales, Treasury. There's all sorts of really fantastic ways that business can connect with opportunities to innovate. For Western Sydney commercial centres to be able to attract that talent, we need to be able to start to create really vibrant and interesting places for young people to be in. So I think that's another area that we've been focusing on over the last sort of 12 to 18 months, with a focus on assisting businesses in attracting talent to the region.